Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today we are going to be playing Football Manager 2019 and we're going to explore a region which has hardly ever been seen, to be honest, in videos. Well, I personally haven't watched a video from this league, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Hello everybody, and as you can tell, we are now in India. Okay, that's the last time I'm doing that accent, but I couldn't help myself. So anyways, let's get into the inbox. Get through the normal boring messages. So as you can see, I will be earning 1.1 thousand per week, and I only have a 1-year contract. I think it's because I put that accent on, they probably don't want to keep me around for too long. But after they've seen my managerial skills, we'll be staying. So, here's the transfer activity so far. Let's see who the previous management's brought in. I clearly aren't going to recognise any of these names. No injuries, so that's a good start. I will set up some tactics. I'm not going to bother with training, I'll just leave that up to the management, well, the staff. Responsibilities, I'll set all that off screen, so you don't have to sit through me going through all that. Same as running through, talking to the board, and you don't want to sit through that meeting. We've all sat through that meeting every time we've started a new game, so I will put you through that. Let's have a quick look at the squad. Our strongest players are Cisse, Oucher. Oh, and I will butcher a lot of these names. Much as Lucky Ducky uses, the way I say it is the right way. I'm using that methodology now. So as I was saying, we have Plaza, Aldor, and Novakovic. I believe there is a rule on foreign players. Oh, and Wolf is down there as well. Yeah. So we have Anton Wolf as well. So them 6 are obviously our main players. Unfortunately, as you can see at the bottom, we can only have 5 foreign players and 4 which aren't from Asia. So one of these is going to have to go. I'm probably going to get rid of a couple just so I can bring in a goalkeeper. Maybe keep both of these defenders, maybe one of them because he's getting on a bit, 32. Gonna keep midfielders, and my phone's going off. Apologies about that. Plaza might stay, but Plaza and Wolf are both getting on. And yeah, Wolf's main position is at striker. So yeah. Let's get into the league before I say yep for about the 5th time. The rules. Right, number of matches. So play teams twice, 20 games in a season. Money is terrible, which I'm not surprised about. It's not the largest of leagues. Top 2 teams qualify for the Asian Confederate Cup group. 2 teams qualify for the playoffs. Places are allocated. Top team from Indian National Football League, top team from Indian Super League, league positions in Indian National Football League, exclusions, Indian Arrows, ineligible. Also, they have a really weird thing on players, if I believe. They can only sound like youngsters. But what we need to focus on is our foreign player limit. So that's confusing. That says 6 foreign player limit, and this screen says 5. Yeah, and that's for the league, so I might need a bit of clarification on that if anyone can help with that. Nothing else really in there. So let's get to some tactics. Okay, so welcome to the tactics screen, and as you can see, I've started a mass clear out. The only people who will be surviving from the current team are the ones listed here on the right hand side, who have positions either on the sub bench or in the starting lineup. The rest have all been offered out. So Wolf, particularly, has been offered out. I wanted to get rid of him whilst he's at 34. And there's no other noticeable names in there. But yeah, there's a lot of people going out. Not got many coming in. I need to see how these trials turn out. But there's no permanent signings currently. We just have trial offers for pretty much every position. So 4 goalkeepers there, a bunch of defenders, a bunch of midfielders, and a bunch of attackers. Some new news in the inbox is, here we go. So we have previously won the league twice, won the cup once, won, I'm assuming that's the second division 7 times, and 3 times what I'm assuming is the equivalent of the Carabao Cup. I don't know. FA Cup, Carabao Cup, who knows. If anyone's from India, which is very unlikely, maybe you can tell me what them specific cups are relative to the English system. Anyways, let's progress a little bit and see if we get any of these people in. Okay, so the board. What? Okay, so it looks like we've made a little bit of movement on the transfers. And the board wants mid-table. You know what? Top half finish. Around the top of the league is a bit optimistic, but a slight increase in wage budget. Yeah, let's go for it. Top half. It's only 11 teams, so I only need to finish top 5.5 teams. That's just a nonsense page. Okay, let's get into some of these. So, non-negotiable 4 may eventually rise to 3.3. It's not a great deal, but I'll accept it. I made an offer of 7. How about you pay us 8? No, you know, 875. Sound reasonable? Yeah, sounds reasonable. 4. Again, terrible, but it will have to do. Well, you're not getting in for 750. These two are a little bit nearer on the 8 grand mark. Let's. Great, neither of them are negotiable. But they're decent offers, so let's take both of them. Worth 8.5, 6 up front. Could rise to 875. Yeah, that'll do. Could rise to 9, 6 up front. Also will do. 8 up front. Could rise to 12. Yep. Take that. These are all players who are 1-star, 2-star. Like, I can get freebies who are as good as these. 3.3. Yep. 7.5 for a 5.5 player. Could rise to 11. Yep, we'll take that. And 2 grand up front for a guy worth 4, but yeah. It's a terrible offer, but gets him out the door. Means we can bring in someone younger who's just as good. And probably won't even cost us anything. Okay, so he accepts. He accepts. Quite a few of these trial lists are actually going to come in. That's good news. I'll have a quick look at them before we get into the other pile of, you know, let's just accept the next lot while we look at these. Sort by ability. I guess none of these are amazing to begin with. Do any of them have potential? The wonderful P word, potential. Not really. So let's get rid of these, cast them off and find some others. It does save us on scouting though. We don't have to mess about scouting those people. Which I don't believe we have much of a scout team, so it's very useful bringing them in at least to see what they look like. Hold on, I didn't realise that guy was called Mama. Just as a pun. We have trialed your mama. Your mama is on trial. I don't know where the accent came from. But I'ma drop it. It's even getting on my nerves. Again, nobody who's fit to start. He's got good potential though. And he's the only one with good potential. Unfortunately. So again, unfortunately your mama does not make it. Because your mama is not good at the foosball. I should really stop doing accents. It's a bad habit. So let's offer Sunny a contract. Sunny wants to be a youngster. Yeah, we can do that. Let's knock that out to 3 years. Get rid of your appearance fee, because I hate appearance fees. Also hate unused fees. You can have your clean sheet bonus. I'll knock it up to 25. And we'll go down to 100. How? No, wait. I didn't mean to do that. Where is my sneaky little clause that I like to add in? There we go. Optional extension by the club. Will you go for that at 3 years? Yes, you will. Good job, my friend. Come and tie yourself down to a 6-year contract until you're 24. And again, let's bring in the next lot of trialists. How's our trial pile looking? Contracts. Still quite a few set to come in, so I won't start looking for more trialists quite yet. I will troll through these trialists, get some more contracts going, and I will see you in just a minute. Okay everyone, so I was going to bring you back when the actual pre-season began, but something amazing has happened. It's been about 2 months, we're now roughly in the middle of August, and I finally had an offer for Anton Wolf. I thought I would never get rid of this guy, and we finally are. So let's get rid of this old Trinidad and Tobago gentleman. Not going there. And tell you what. So no to them 3. Yes to you 2 because you don't want me to pay any wage. And he's gone. That's him finally sorted. 900 off the wage bill. Foreign player off the squad list. Win-win. We also have some more players going out. Pooja has a couple of offers. He's only 20 and he's not on much of a wage. I'm debating keeping hold of him at that wage. Yeah. You need to pay me more for my poo. That is my poo. Stop trying to fondle it. That guy's terrible. You can have him for 500. Go wants another player. Kudmal. Yep, you can take him off my hands. Accept that one. Yep. Just get a few of these off the wage bill. There is a team that has been a pain in my backside this whole transfer window. Whereabouts? Senior squad. They have 2 players I went in for, and I probably won't be able to figure out which ones they were. Ah, there we go. Sing. They nabbed from under me, and they nabbed another player from under me, but I don't see him on this list. But basically, back-to-back transfers, I went in, and they just stole him. So, no to you, yes to you. This guy, 1 star, going up to 1.5. Hold on, whereabouts was he playing? Yeah, he's a winger. We'll sell him. And this guy, sell him on. Ooh. You are also a winger, but you're decent. Hold on, what are your stats? Good work rate, not good off the ball. Bad first touch, bad crossing, bad dribbling. Everything else is decent though. You guys want to pay me like 9.25? Yeah, seems reasonable. I'll accept that for him, and you want me to pay £35 a week? Okay. Oddly specific. I should really check positions before I come off the screen. He's actually decent. He's 31. Oh, he is a centre back though. And I'm currently struggling to pick up a new centre back, so I'll keep a hold of that guy for now. In fact, as you'll see, there's a lot of new faces on here. We'll go through some of them in a second. First, we need to dump Rodriguez onto the bench. So right, let's quickly just go through some transfers. We have, not gonna try and pronounce his name, Singh. Central midfielder. He's going to be joining a bit late, the 7th or the 6th. Still prior to any games, I believe. Yeah, our first friendly is on the 6th or the 8th. 8th or the 9th even. Not sure why I got the 6th there. And he's a good little youngster. Coming in at 17. Other transfers include, so everything above here is all preset. The players I brought in are Lara. So we've got a girl in goal. She is our backup. And you can probably hear sirens in the background. That's great. Anyways, nice little bit of potential on Lara. Always good to get a girl with potential. We've also got a 20-year-old backup striker. Wow, sirens are loud. I apologise again for the sirens. Clearly can't do anything about them. So, backup striker. We have another good goalkeeper with potential. This guy, he was one of the top players for Lejong. He was a key player before the start of the season. I just went in with a big bid, thought I'd nab him. He ain't that good. Bit of a waste of money, to be honest. Then we've got a nice young left back. Left backs are a pain in the backside in this league. I don't know how hard it is to find an Indian left back anywhere else in the world, but in India, don't exist. Then here's the old man. I bought him at the same time. He was a waste of money, to be honest. He is learning to become a coach though, so he could be useful to the team in other ways. Additionally, we have central midfielder Rowling Borgs, 2.5 star, 2.5 potential. Just a solid player to hold the midfield. Like I said, getting anyone who's 2-star and above seems to be a bit tricky at the moment. And then our amazing right attacking mid. Pace up the backside. So it's going to be like a whip it down that wing. And he cost me 28 grand. So not bad. Not really had much of a career. Last year he just sort of sat in his team, but hey, this is India. We can make it work. Currently 83k in, 83k out, but that does account for a few undisclosed. I've spent like just under 50, roughly. Like 20, 40, 50. Alright, about 55, give or take. Finances looking a bit meh, but that's not accounting for him going out on a free and all of these. Hold on. All of them players who are planned to get rid of at some point. Barring Pooja and Raj, who they're on the younger side. Still got a little bit of potential. Hold on to them, maybe loan them out. Make a bit of money down the line. So, let's get into the match. Okay everyone, before we jump into the first match, I would just like to say my assistant must have gone on a murdering spree. Because this guy is out for 3 to 5 months. This guy somehow twisted his knee, I believe. He's in rehab. And he just managed to... Like, he injured that guy. He injured my goalkeeper. He injured about 4 different people in pre-season. That said, he got some decent results. As you'll see, 1-1 draw in the first game. Plaza got a pen. 0-0, 3-0, 3-0, 6-1, 6-0, 7-0. So, Plaza went on a bit of a goal scoring tear, I believe. Yep, hat-trick in that game. Got a brace and a brace. And... oh, he got a brace in that one as well. Morningstar, he got 5. Okay. So, glad I held Plaza. Also to note, the manager of... there we go. Nope. Must be that one. There we go. This guy seems to think we're going to get relegated, and basically he's a moron. Here's the manager of Lejong. Lejong is expected to finish 10th. We're expected to finish 4th. So, this guy's a little crazy. Admittedly, last season we was 9th on 17 points, and they were 6th on 22 points. But based on predictions, we're not down there. You are. Worry about yourselves. Anyway, we're just going to make a couple of switch ups. Bring him in. We shall just quickly clear the subs bench. So that's our starting lineup fixed. He's not up to match fitness, but he should be able to see it through. And I'll put a substitute on the bench who can replace him. He can go on for goalkeeper. We'll take our experienced guy. Sana as a backup on the wing. Who should we throw in? They're a 1-star, up to 2, 3. Here's another little youngster I bought between the last part and this part. He's just a squad fella, and I might throw him into the squad for this one because he's good cover down that right hand side. And I somehow managed to lose him already. Right, there we go. Put that guy on to play the wing. Who is my backup attacking mid? See, over time I'll get used to the depth of the squad. I guess I'm using Lobo at the moment. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Lobo I had down as my backup, but it will. Oh, it was this young kid. I brought him out of the youth system. 2.5 star, maybe up to 3. Maybe up to 3.5, who knows. But he got a twisted knee, so he's not going to make the subs bench today. Someone who will make the subs bench though, are you going to make? No, you're not. You're terrible. Yeah, okay. This Lenny guy is coming onto the bench. That should round out the team. Let's submit the team. Yep. Let's see how we get on in our first competitive match. Mohun Bagan. Wow, I made that way more difficult than it should have been. Mohun Bagan. Bagan? Yeah, Bagan. Against Churchill Bros. They're rocking a good old classic 4-4-2. We shall assertively I'm expecting a win, lads. Didn't go down as well as it probably could have done. But let's go. Hold on. We have no game sound. Because I'm used to not playing with game sound, and this might be loud. How loudy? I gotta lie, that doesn't seem like it's very loud. So let me just pull up my audio. No. Oh. Wowzers. Well, we'll leave it like that for the first one. I can also always adjust it for next time. And we're 1-0 up. And it does actually sound quite loud. I'm not sure how I am relative to the game, but that sounds pretty damn loud. A messy little goal for Plaza. That reminds me, I need to set the set piece takers at some point. For my assistant doing all the pre-season games, I didn't get around to that. Yikes. I also just knocked over a bunch of stuff. See, sir? Okay, why is my... Jesus. We're going to be here till next week if I leave it on this speed. Right. Between highlights full, I believe I'll put it like there, usually. Okay, that seemed a little quick. Yeah, that's a little on the quick side. Are you like there? Is that about right? Yeah, that seems right. Alec. All the way into Noddy. Noddy whips one in. Oh, nice, it's disallowed. Let's go. I'm gonna drop it down a notch now. Otherwise I'm gonna become a horse racing commentator. Not gonna lie, Football Manager seems a lot different with sound. The sound is not great. I'm gonna say that now. Novakovic to sing. One of many sings, and he whips one in top corner. Let's go. Udanta Singh. One of the new additions to the squad, but so many other players. Perez, Toucher to Boggs. Where's he gonna go? He's just gonna stand there. Okay. Cisse slowly brings it up. Is he gonna pass? Yeah. Goes all the way back to Perez. Perez with a very unorthodox attempt. Boggs gets it on the edge, plays it out wide to the guy whose name is way too long for me to pronounce, whips one in, and Plaza gets a second. That's the third goal for the team, and second for Plaza. Looks like we're going to have a comfortable win here, guys. Half an hour in, 3-0 up. So much for us being relegation candidates. And we're already at the post again. Apparently that ain't gonna come up to be much. Oh, yeah, I should probably remember to take off the ridiculous replays before I forget. Replay goals. The goal line tech ones are pointless. Tight offsides I'll leave on. And that should do. And into half-time, 3-0 up. Nice little comfortable win so far. Tell the boys they did well and that their efforts were excellent. I mean, to be fair, they were. So, calmly, I'm pleased with your performance. Keep it up, lads. There seems to be quite a bit going on in this game, to be honest. Even if the action is very slow. 14 shots to 3, 5 on target, none. Yeah, it's a little one-sided right now. Not sure these guys have much of a chance, to be honest. Also, let me know if it looks like I'm wearing lipstick. Because to me, on this camera, it looks like I'm wearing lipstick the way I've got it set up. And it's actually really odd. No. And this top is not red, it's more of an orange. I should probably mess about with the filter a little bit. Ooh. Are these guys actually going to have a shot? Nope. No, they're not. Come on, at least have one shot. Make a game of it. We can't just have this one-sided beat them up for the first game of the season. Oh, they're on the attack. Will they actually get a shot off? Hey! Oh, come on, give them it. They've officially had none on target because both goals have been disallowed. We may have paid the ref off. Or at least the chairman did. Because apparently these guys can't have a shot on target without it being disallowed, so... yeah. Anyways, let's get some fresh legs on. No point in tiring everyone out in this game. Cisse can come off for Lobo. We will... I want to keep Plaza on to get his hat trick. I also want to take Plaza off. Tell you what, I'll give Plaza 10 more minutes. And then he can be rested. Eldor can come off, give Sana some time. And that's it, because I want to take off Plaza in about 10 minutes. Their team's doing terrible right now. They're not in a good place. Oh, come on, Plaza, you need to score that. I can sub you off then. Nord. Good tackle, Perez. What? Are you telling me Singh fouled him there? Why? I mean, it's better than a boring 4-0 win, but that's how they're going to get the goal after all that. Finally, they get a shot on target. In the shape of a pen. Come on, Boggs. Leber. Get Plaza his hat-trick. Come on, we need to get Plaza his hat-trick. He has 2 minutes. What is with my players and fouling them on this right side? Okay, sorry Plaza. No hat-trick for you. You'll have to settle for your brace. Also, this guy cannot play advanced forward to save his life. Yeah, we'll find poacher. We'll have a lone poacher. It's so tempting to demand more. I want more than a 4-1. Oh, are we gonna get 4-2? Nah. Nah, the one penalty on target. That's enough for them. (4-1), 7 minutes to go. How's the league looking? I really need to update these. That one can stay there for now. I usually like to move match stats down and then put the other scores here. Screw it, let's do it now. Hold on, so it doesn't do the same rubbish to me again. Latest scores. There we go. Now it can't mess with me. Hey, them two idiots are drawing 2-2. That's ideal for me. Team that nabs my players and the team that thinks I'm going to get relegated. Nice comfortable win. Nice way to start the series, 4-1. Hopefully we'll get a bit more football in the other games. I'll try and up it to 2 matches per video. Really depends how long the video goes with everything else. But yeah, hope you enjoyed and I will see you in the next video. A good win, boys. Well done.